Hello lovies, welcome to Vlogmas Day 6, 5, something. I don't know where we're at, but it's Vlogmas. So last night was the Christmas party. I hope that you guys enjoyed the get ready with me and the little clips that I put in from the Christmas party. I didn't want to put too many clips in because, you know, I don't know if everybody wants to be on camera. So I just tried to focus on things that had people I know don't mind. My family. So, but we had a wonderful time, but we did not get into super late. We partied hardy. So I am really tired today. So I thought it would be really fun to do some Christmas treats. So I have a couple recipes that I want to try. And one of them is actually TikTok inspired. I keep seeing this thing where everybody takes these dates and they put some peanut butter in the middle of them and like a nut, and then they dip them in chocolate and they put them in the freezer so the chocolate gets hard, and everybody swears they taste like a Snickers. So I thought I would try that and make it a little Christmassy. I have my family recipe of Christmas Rice Krispie treats, what we do to make them Christmassy. And then I have this other new recipe from Pinterest that I want to try, which is where you kind of make, oh gosh, I forget what they're called, but they're like a cherry, I want to say crumpet. I don't know why I want to say crumpet, because I don't think it's a crumpet. I think it's like a fritter or something. No, because I think fritters are fried. These are baked. I'm not sure exactly what they're called. My brain's a little fried from the party. But all of my recipes will be linked down below. So as the video progresses, I will know what the name of these cherry things are. But I thought it'd be fun to share these 3 treats with you because they're fantastic for Christmas time. If you have parties or potlucks or anything like that to go to, these would be great to take. I have other videos coming that I'm pre-filming along with all of this, where I'm also doing Christmas appetizers to take to Christmas parties and stuff, a charcuterie board, my famous sweet and sour meatballs. I have all this fun cooking stuff coming, but I had to wait till it was actually happening because I didn't want to pre-make all this stuff and we had nowhere to go with it. So, and then I have my Christmas bake-off too with my mom. I'm hoping my sister will come, but I don't know. She has to work. So Christmas cookies are coming. Christmas appetizers are coming. Charcuterie board for Christmas Eve is coming. I have a Christmas tablescape to share with you guys yet. There are so much still coming in the 12 days of Vlogmas. So I hope you guys stick around. But today is just going to be very chill. I don't even want to get out of my pajamas. So I'm staying in my pajamas. I got my slippers on my feet. I'm going to put my sitting back there, my little green, adorable little Christmas apron on. And we're going to make some Christmas treats. Alright y'all, these are so simple and they're so delicious. You just need a can of cherry pie filling. If you don't like cherry, use any fruit you like. Some pie crust. You're just going to roll that pie crust out. It's in a perfect circle. I use a pizza cutter because it cuts fantastic. You're just going to cut your circle into 4 even pieces, almost like you're cutting a pizza. And then you're going to take each individual triangle, put a dollop of your pie filling in the middle, fold it over. You're going to take a fork and smush the ends together so that your pie filling doesn't leak out of the sides. And then you're going to use a little bit of egg wash, and you can sprinkle on some coarse sugar or some fine sugar. If you want to skip the sugar part altogether before baking, then you can dust your hand pies when they come out of the oven with some powdered sugar if you prefer. But don't skip the egg wash, because the egg wash gives it a nice glaze and makes it really crispy on top. These are delish. You're going to bake these in the oven at 375 for 25 minutes or 30 depending on your oven, until they're golden brown and crispy. Okay, for our Snickers Dupe from Tic Tac, you're going to need some peanut butter, some kind of nut. I'm using walnut. You're going to need some milk chocolate, that's melting milk chocolate. And of course you're going to need dates. Very simple. I pretty much always have this stuff on hand. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to split your dates, take out the pit, smear some peanut butter in there, and add your nut. And then I suggest you just do that and how many you're going to make. And then once you have all of that prepared, then you're going to move over to melt the chocolate. So now I'm going to make a double boiler, which you just take some water, put it in a pot, just down at the bottom. Don't fill the pot full of water. Bring it to a boil, stick a bowl on top of it. I spray a little bit of non-stick spray so that all that chocolate won't stick to my glass bowl. I poured about half a bag because I think I only made like 8, 10. I think I made 10 of these. So I don't think a full bag, I think that would be too much, but I think about a half a bag. And let me tell you, a half a bag did it. It covered about 10 of these little Snicker dupes. And all you're going to do is, this takes a little bit of time because I keep this I started on high and then I turn it down to like medium so my chocolate don't burn. But you just keep stirring and stirring and stirring until this gets to a nice milky consistency to make easy for dipping. And then once it's that consistency, we're just going to take each individual little Snicker dupe and dip it into the chocolate. once you're ready to start dipping, you just want to line a sheet with some parchment paper, submerge your little Snickers Dupe in the chocolate, roll it all around, put it on your parchment paper, and after you have all of them done, you're going to put them in the freezer for about a half an hour so that the chocolate can get nice and hard. So when you bite into this, it has like that little chocolate crunch that a Snickers have. I'm gonna prep my toppings. We are low-key gonna smash up a peppermint stick so that we can sprinkle it on top. Next, we're gonna throw in a quarter of a stick of butter. I use salted butter because I like the salty sweet, but if you don't like that, you can use unsalted butter. And we're just going to let the butter melt really, really good. You want the butter almost completely melted. And then you're going to throw a bag of marshmallows in. You can use the mini marshmallows. They would probably melt faster, but I thought I would probably get more for my buck if I bought the bigger marshmallows. But if you buy the bigger marshmallows, it just takes a lot of stirring. Just like with the chocolate, you have to stir, 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 so that your marshmallows actually don't toast, because they will. Almost like when you make a s'mores, you know how like if you hold your marshmallow over the fire, it'll get brown, it'll toast. If you don't keep the marshmallows constantly moving while they're melting, they will actually toast on you. So just keep that in mind. But you're just gonna stir your marshmallows until they are just in one big goop. Just a melted goop. And the butter keeps them from sticking to your pan, and then you're going to pour your Rice Krispies on. Now, I don't have exact measurements, I just kind of eyeball everything, but for one bag of marshmallows, I think you would get at least 3 cups of Rice Krispies easily coated with one bag of marshmallows. While they're still hot, that's key, you're going to pour them out on some parchment paper and spread them out as evenly as you can, about 1 inch thick, because once they're cool, you'll be able to cut them into squares. And then right away, you want to sprinkle it with whatever you're going to top this with. Now, in order to make this very holiday, I sprinkle on 1/2 of these where we crushed up the candy stick, the peppermint stick. Oh my gosh, with the marshmallows and the peppermint, it's absolutely delicious. But the whole thing, I also sprinkle on some multicolored sprinkles, which just make it feel like holiday as well. You also can jazz these up. I've also made these in a way, my husband doesn't care for them though, is while you're doing this, while the marshmallows are melting, you could actually pour in a pack of cocoa like cocoa powder or like hot chocolate powder into the marshmallows, it'll turn the marshmallows like brown. So your Rice Krispie treats will kind of be brown, but they'll taste like hot chocolate. And then when you like crush up the peppermint on top of it, it tastes like a hot chocolate with peppermint. There's so many different ways to do this, but my family is kind of like a purist. They like it very simple. So they love just Rice Krispie treats with really colorful sprinkles, and then I do one half with the crushed candy stick, the peppermint stick, because I love that peppermint. It is absolutely delicious, and these are absolutely beautiful once they're cooled and cut. Okay guys, the Rice Krispie treats are hardening, if you will, so that I can cut them. Had a busy morning, so I thought on camera I would try one of these things from TikTok just to let you guys know if it really tastes like a Snickers, because they're saying on TikTok that the dates, peanut butter, a nut, and then rolled in chocolate, and then you put it in your freezer like I explained, that when you bite into it, it tastes like a Snickers bar. So these have chilled for quite some time. So they're thick, that's for sure. So we're gonna try it. My pies, my cherry ham pies, these slap, all y'all. They are delicious. But I do want to try this on camera because I want to see if these really taste like a Snickers. We ready? I don't know if my camera will. Let me see if it will focus on that. Look at that. Y'all, they taste like a freaking Snickers. You know what it is? It's the date. The date tastes like the nougat, and then you got a little bit of that peanut butter, and then you have a nut. Now I used walnuts, but you probably could use peanuts, whatever you wanted. Y'all. It's got the crunch and everything. And I'm not just saying this because, you know, I'm making these and we're on YouTube. Like, I would legit tell you if these were nasty. These are, I can't believe these taste like Snickers. They're ugly as hell. They look like little pieces of poop. They're not the prettiest. You could probably jazz these up. Maybe melt some white chocolate and, like, you know, put lines on them, make them look pretty. Maybe put some sprinkles or something on them, because, y'all, they kind of look like pieces of poop, but they taste amazing. Guys, I don't think I'll ever buy a Snickers bar and you would only need one of those. Really. It's like eating a Snickers. You know how, like, after you eat one Snickers, you're good? You're done. At least I am. Sometimes I can't even finish them because they're so dense and sweet. These are definitely dense and sweet, but you definitely, if you're hankering for a candy bar, I mean, I know this has milk chocolate, but this has to be better for you than an actual candy bar. And it's homemade. There's no processed junk in it. And they slap. They're just good. So I'm really, really, really pleasantly shocked. So I'm going to go when my Rice Krispie treats harden. I'm gonna get them cut into squares, and I'm gonna make a little dessert charcuterie board and show it to you, and then we're gonna wrap this video up. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed making these simple little Christmas treats that you could package up into a beautiful little container, give away as presents, bring to any holiday party, make for your own holiday party, get your kids involved. These were fun. They're simple. They didn't take long. I made all 3 of these in about 2 hours. The longest part was like waiting for them to cool, cut, you know, freeze, that kind of stuff. It was really, really fun, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed these, and I really hope that you'll try them. Guys, out of any of these, try the stinking date bars. Try these date Snicker things, whatever you want to call them. You... I wish I could give each one of you one through the camera and be like, see? See? They really do taste like a Snickers. But anyways, I love you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it. Tomorrow will be another good one. I will see you back here tomorrow for another Vlogmas. I love you, but know that Jesus loves you more. And I'll be talking to you soon in another video. Bye, guys.